Good evening and welcome to Blueprint Exclusive. I'm Madhavdas G. Viewers, is Congress's Khata-Khat Model a recipe for financial disaster? A showdown has once again erupted in the Congress-ruled state of Telangana with a focus on mounting debt under the Revanth Reddy government. From December 2023, when the Congress government was formed in Telangana, to now, that is 20 months, the state has borrowed around 2.2 lakh crore rupees. Times Now has also accessed the data of Telangana's total public debt, as revealed by the Ministry of Finance in the Lok Sabha. First, let's take a look at the breakup of Telangana's total public debt till March 2024. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the total amount of money that we're looking at. The description of the loan that has been given is open market loans. That, of course, stands at over 314,545.68. Loans from the central government in rupees crore at around 18,000. These are, of course, in rupees crore. This is, of course, in 3 lakh crores has been mentioned here. 13,194 crores is loans from autonomous bodies. Outstanding ways and means advances, including overdraft at 999.62 crores. And special securities issued to NSSF from central government, 4,723. The total public debt as on 31st March 2024 was at 3.5 lakh crores. This is a reply that was given by the Finance Ministry in the Lok Sabha as far as the total debt that is being looked at. What really are we looking at in terms of Telangana's debt since then? Now, this is, of course, what we're looking at till March 2025. The amount has gone up by a drastic close to 1 lakh crores from this figure of 3,50,520 crores to 4,42,298 crores. Telangana's amount has increased sharply in this one-year period, which really, of course, raises questions as to where this huge amount of money is going. Is it going in specifically as far as the Khata-Khat model is concerned, as far as fulfilling the guarantees are concerned? Whatever is the question, despite the mounting debt, the Chief Minister has claimed that the state's coffers are dry and it has no land to distribute to the poor. This is a statement that was made by Chief Minister Revanth Reddy late last month. Listen in.
ఈ రోజు నేను ఉన్న వాస్తవం మీ దగ్గర చెప్పదలుచుకున్నా. నా దగ్గర పంచడానికి భూములు లేవు. మిమ్మల్ని ధనవంతులు చేయడానికి ఖజానా ఖాళీగా ఉన్నది. ఖజానా ఒట్టిపోయి ఉన్నది.
Opposition in Telangana is, of course, up in arms, cornering the Revanth Reddy government on 2 counts. 1, over the mounting debt, and 2, the question, where is the borrowed money going? While BRS has blamed the Congress government's unrealistic promises for the state's financial situation, the BJP has alleged that Telangana has been reduced to an ATM for the Congress party and that borrowed money is ending up in the pockets of Congress leaders. Congress party, on the other hand, claims that the money has been spent on repaying old loans taken during BRS rules.
It is not the state's treasury that's bankrupt, it is the Congress party that is intellectually bankrupt. जीतने के लिए हर चीज बोल देते हैं, हथेली में जन्नत दिखाते हैं. Eventually, altogether, if you bundle all of their lies and promises made in declarations, it would add up to about 420 promises in Telangana alone. We had asked them even before the election, we had asked them how you would fulfill these promises, because to fulfill all these, you would need the budget of entire South India. That the entire debt, public debt of state of Telangana in the last 9.5-10 years of BRS government was about 2.8 lakh crore in 10 years. But within 20 months of Congress party assuming office, the debt has now become 2.2 lakh crore. Just Congress's debt alone is 2.2 lakh crore. तो ये सब कुछ पैसा लेने के बावजूद आज एक गारंटी भी अमल नहीं होती. इसका मतलब यही है कि दिल्ली पैसा बेचने में और तेलंगाना को एटीएम बना के ऑल इंडिया कांग्रेस कमेटी को खुश करके अपना गद्दी बचाने के लिए यहाँ के चीफ मिनिस्टर काम कर रहे हैं और कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं.
Telangana is being used as a piggy bank, or rather an ATM, for the Congress's Khata-Khat model, because here is a chief minister who is absolutely inefficient, incapacitated, and has the audacity to take loans of more than 2 lakh crores in the last 20 months itself. And there is absolutely nothing, zilch, happening as far as government and its policies in Telangana is concerned. Where is the money in the Congress government going? It is just percolating into somebody's pocket.
As claimed by KTR that this government has taken a debt of rupees 2,26,000 crores. But the fact is this, we have made the repayments of total debt from 1st December 2023 to 11th August 2025 was 2,20,676 crores, which were part of earlier debts. So I request KTR to come along with his father, who is none other than opposition party leader in Telangana, to the upcoming sessions of assembly, which are going to convene from 30th of this month, so that we can discuss all these debt details in detail.
Let's go across to Somit, who's joining us for more on this. Somit, now this is very, very important because you have 1 lakh crore in terms of the state's debt rising in the span of one financial year. Where has this money gone? How much has been spent on guarantees? And is there any truth in the allegations of opposition that money is being siphoned off? That's a charge they are making. Is there anything to prove that charge?
See, Madhav, it's very much clear that, thousands of crores are being borrowed by the state government, the Congress government. And if we speak about 2024 fiscal year, the debt was around 3,50,000 crores. So out of which it is, sources have stated that around 40,000 crores initially Congress government has borrowed, because by the December 2023, the Congress government came to power and the Chief Minister was Revanth Reddy. So it's clearly the document clearly shows that till March, March 31st, 2025, it was placed stable before the Parliament. So it is clearly stated that 4,42,298 crores. So basically, this is a debt till March, March 2025. So in the quarter one of the 25 and 26 fiscal year, again more than 20,000 crores have been borrowed, is what the sources have stated. And the opposition leaders, including from the BJP, including from the BRS, even KTR has come down heavily questioning that 420 promises are pending and all the 6 guarantees are pending, not just in Telangana, but also in Karnataka, also in Himachal Pradesh, and Khata-Khat, because of the Khata-Khat model.
The Khata-Khat model is coming under question there. Thanks so much for joining us, Somit, with that quick update. Let's quickly take this across to our guest. Joining us is Kishore Reddy, spokesperson of BJP. We have Ravula Sridhar Reddy, spokesperson of BRS. Dr. Akashdeep Puni, political analyst, is with us. Let me bring in Ravi Srivastava. Ravi Srivastava, where has all the money gone? The coffers are dry, says the Chief Minister, despite the fact that lakhs of crores have been collected in terms of debt just over the past financial year. Where has all that money gone? Because the guarantees have still not been implemented, is what opposition is saying.
Good evening, Madhav. I think this is a political statement. I do not find any substance in this, because I think Congress has already clarified, the government has clarified that they have repaid some 2.20 lakh crore, which was an outstanding debt of the previous government. They have paid. So this is not a very astronomical figure which we are talking about. And this only 20 months the government has been in power, and they are working on it, on the schemes to be implemented. I think a day before only some Indra Ullu scheme or something like that has been implemented, and they started work on it. So such is the case. And another thing is, at least BRS has got no moral high ground to question it, because their Kaleswaram project of 1.5 lakh crore is under now CBI's investigation. So this kind of mismanagement of finances has been done by the previous government. I think Revanth Reddy is only cleaning the mess now. And,
Revanth Reddy is just cleaning the mess you've left behind. Respond to that. Ravula Sridhar Reddy, respond to that. You guys have created a mess which now Revanth Reddy is creating, and he's also saying that a large chunk of this money the Congress has gone into servicing the earlier debt. Your response?
See, these are all false allegations, because a party which has, done a vicious campaign over BRS government, that we have taken lakhs of crores, we have created a debt of lakhs of crores in Telangana state, and we have bankrupted and all that. Today, in 20 months, they have taken more than 2 lakh crores as debt, and saying that they have repaid the loans. And whatever they were claiming, the repayment story, it was proven wrong when the COG report has come out. They were claiming that they are paying every month 9,000 crores and all. But the COG says it's a different story altogether. So what I am trying to tell you, governments are a continuous process. Definitely governments borrow the money, even the central government borrow the, take the loans for funding various, projects or infrastructure projects or welfare activities and all that. But we also have taken it, but every rupee that was taken as loan was converted into an asset in Telangana state. If you look at our flagship projects, whatever allegations might Congress party does, but whether it is Kaleshwaram project or Mission Bhagirath or our Mission Kakatiya or many other, what you call infrastructure upgradation in the entire power sector in Telangana. So these things, are there very much.
There is a valid question he is asking. He's saying that Kaleshwaram is being investigated by the CBI. There's been a one-man commission, judicial commission that's looked into these charges, and on that basis they've ordered a CBI inquiry. So I don't think that's exactly a feather in the cap of the BRS government either.
Congress party cooks up such a stories. Till date, we have not spent complete 1 lakh crores. I think close to 94,000 crores was spent on the project. Every day they say that we have, corruption was to the tune of 1 lakh crores. Actually, the PC Ghosh Commission's scope was only for 3 barrages, which could be not more than, 7,000-8,000 crores. So in the entire project, their investigation was, the commission investigation scope was only up to 8,000 crores, which are 3 barrages. And they talk about entire project is a failure. So Congress party is known for this kind of false propaganda. And
so you're not worried about the CBI inquiry at all, because your party spokesperson was yesterday complaining about it.
The truth will come out. The truth will come out.
The truth will come out. Okay.
We only today are questioning the rather malpractices, the intentions, malintention of the Congress party as well. To a certain extent, BJP today they both are working hand in glove.
Okay. Let me bring in other panelists as well. Dr. Akashdeep Muni, would you like to explain how does a debt of 3.5 lakh crores go up by almost 1 lakh crores in the financial year ending 31st of March this year to 4.42 lakh crores? What explains this huge ballooning of the debt of the state?
Now, Madhavji, I want to put some facts on the table. You say that Telangana debt has reached 4 lakh crore. Okay,
I'm not saying it. This is a parliamentary reply.
Fair enough, sir. Now, Gujarat debt is 4.67 crore. They don't 4.67 lakh crore. So they don't provide any Mahalakshmi to 2,500 rupees to women. Neither they provide free bus ride. Then why the exchequer is so much in deficit? Madhya Pradesh on 4.18 lakh crore. Maharashtra on 7.22 lakh crore. Rajasthan on 5.62 lakh crore. So much debt on these BJP ruled states.
Is that the question? One second. Akashdeep Muni, I think you're being a little clever by half by these statistics. They are A, much bigger states, not just in terms of land, but also population. And B, the question is, how did it go up by 1 lakh in the period of one financial year? You've not answered that. Please answer the specific question I'm asking you.
Sir, just give me 10 seconds. Congress government in Telangana has performed way better than its previous government economically, and I'll prove with the hard facts now. GSDP at 3.83 lakhs in 2023-24, up by 12% over 22-23 during the BRS government. So BRS versus Congress, that 12% higher GSDP. So manufacturing grew by 10.1%, services by 7.7%. Now these all factors need money to drive. And
wonderful. So GSDP will go up by 12%, so we'll increase our debt by 30%.
No.
What logic is this?
No, sir. Why the debt has increased? Let me tell you now. Debt has increased. Now the problem lies in the loot during the BRS government, as cited by Comptroller and Auditor General. And you cited that in the Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project during the BRS government, which is...
Sir, that time is gone now. It is almost 2 years since the government of the Congress is there. The big question is, if you are not able to manage the state's finances in a situation like this, let me bring in the BJP. Is it Kishore Pority, you agree with this analysis that Revanth Reddy government has done far better than predecessors in terms of state's economics, and therefore it is required to take all of this debt, and it is well documented in terms of why this debt is required? That's the argument coming in from Congress party. Your response?
Madhav, I want to make 2 points. The numbers that you have shown are just on the budget kind of debt. During the BRS regime as well, there is a lot of debt taken off budget. That means even Kaleshwaram, they created a special purpose vehicle or a corporation and almost took like 90,000 crores on that one. the Discoms and the Gencos have around 80,000 crore debt on them. So a lot of special purpose vehicles were created on which debt was taken. So the complete picture, when combined both budget and off budget, it rose to around 5.5 to 6 lakh crores during the BRS regime as well. The same trick is being played by the Congress even today. Right? And I'll just, on point number 2, you asked about the 6 guarantees and around 400 promises made by the Congress government to come to power, Congress to come to power. But, and even Mr. Akash Deep was talking about Mahalakshmi scheme, which is intended to provide 2,500 rupees for every woman. It is not implemented in Telangana. None of those 6 guarantees are implemented. Neither is the 2 lakh debt waiver completely implemented, only partially implemented, that too extended by a year, and then even today there are pending payments for debt relief. So the Congress hasn't implemented. Even the Chief Minister himself, whatever we say here, you have shown us a clip right now, and I've seen many others, where the Chief Minister himself claimed we have 18,500 crores per month coming in, of which 13,000 crores go for just 2 items, that is salaries and debt repayments. But I have only 5,500 crores to run the entire state per month. So that
what is this wonderful management that Akash? What is this wonderful management? CM does not have money. Guarantees are not implemented, and you are saying our performance is amazing performance that you are claiming that has happened.
I'll tell you, sir. I'll tell you, sir. Now, Madhavji, regarding fiscal position, very nice analogy is put here. But I want to put some more data. Now, revenue balance in 2024-25 is...
I don't want to know what revenue balance. Tell us why is the guarantees not implemented, Akash Dipuni? I'm asking you a pointed question, you are answering something else. Where are the guarantees? If the governance is so great, where are the guarantees?
Sir, it is just now the government has started.
2 years. What? Just now the government has started. Half the tenure is over and you're saying government has started now.
No, Madhavji. You cannot judge BJP. You will not. We are not questioning BJP after 11 years, but you will question Congress.
No, please question the BJP. You question the BJP. I have no problem. BJP spokesperson sitting in front of you. Question him. I have absolutely no problem. But the point is, this is a specific promise as far as the Khata-Khat model is concerned, and whether it is Karnataka, whether it is Himachal, and whether it is Telangana, there are some serious questions about whether there are promises that have been made by political leaders, such as leaders of the Congress party, which are unraveling the finances of the state. And we've seen the real impact. We've seen the real impact of such profligacy and bad financial management in our neighboring countries like Sri Lanka. Are we trying to achieve that now in India? Akash Dipuni?
Sir, it is not for 1 year government, it's a 5-year government. You have to give the government...
Thank you so much for letting me know what the tenure of the government is. Can you tell us what has been done in these last 2 years? Tell us what has been done last 2 years.
Please give me 50 seconds, sir. I am telling that, just imagine, in the last 16 to 18 months, 3.3 lakh crore MOUs investment has been signed by the Congress government. Tell me, in the last 5 years, has this much signed by the BRS government or any BJP ruled government? Please tell me. If they have done it, I'll take my case back.
Ready.
Madhav, first of all, the guarantees were not implemented. Many of the promises, more than 400 promises were given. They are not implemented. If you look at the fiscal performance of the government, such an inefficient government we have not seen anywhere. In the first quarter of this financial year, what is the revenue deficit? 10,582 crores. And they already have borrowed 37.52% of the projected loans. And the first quarter's, in own tax revenue has, come down very drastically. I think they have made some 6% or 7% of the total projected ones. And from the central government, I think a mere 540 crores has been released in terms of central grant and aid. This is the status of the finances in the state, and the Chief Minister speaks very big, and our central ministers, BJP central ministers speak very big. Ultimately, other than criticizing the previous government of Sri KCR, the Congress government has done nothing in the past 20 months in Telangana state. Leaving one free bus which is, working in a different manner, not a single guarantee. The enhancement of the Raitu Bharosa, or 2,500, as he was saying, to the women as a honorarium or something per month. And, Kalyan Lakshmi's gold, and there are so many promises which are even, now there is a long list, nothing is implemented. Only talk big, do nothing.
Ravi Srivastava, why don't you come in on this? What happened to these guarantees, sir? Promises to farmers, promises to women, tall promises that have been made while going into the elections. Almost 2 years over,
I think,
no implementation on ground.
I think it's an universal phenomenon, and the nation is under a debt of some 200 lakh crore as on March 25. Another thing I want to say is that discussing the state finances on media is not going to help anybody.
Oh,
and
really?
that Congress, I think, has clarified that 30th of September the session is starting. Let the government come out with
Ravi Srivastava, you tell me on state in which you've heard of such a huge rise as far as the debt is concerned in one financial year. You please give me an example.
Away the money.
Give me an example, sir. Give me an example. And I'll tell you, we have to explain. Since you made a sweeping charge that there is no point discussing state finances, I'll tell our viewers why we are discussing the state finances. Close to 1 lakh crores debt increase in the span of 1 year. That's somewhere in the ballpark of 30%. Maybe a little below 30%. That's not something that's very common, Ravi Srivastava. It's not something that we see every day.
Not Himachal, Karnataka and Telangana. Then discuss all state finances.
Of course, and in Karnataka, I'll tell you, there are advisors to the Chief Minister who are saying that we don't have money for development. There is one of your top ministers who has come out to say in Karnataka that when certain schemes, money was not given for about 2-3 months at a stretch, that we never promised we'll implement this every month. So the schemes are unraveling, Ravi Srivastava, whether you like it or not.
See, I'm not saying Karnataka has implemented a lot of promises which they made, and their government is now in almost halfway term now. They have fulfilled their promises, whatever they made. That despite having problem with the center not getting their reimbursements, not getting their GST payments and others. So what the same Revanth Reddy government is hardly 20 months, and in 20 months we are evaluating that he has failed or something like that, and saying that the money, the ATM, it is going to AICC headquarters and all is a nonsense. Because there are all auditors, there are the CAG, there are all government agencies which are overlooking the finances there. So this kind of statement is very, unnecessary.
It's the centre which has played fast and loose with GST funds, which is leading to these kind of issues, which is in turn leading to debt. Your response to that?
GST disbursal or the Finance Commission disbursals, they happen according to time schedules. I mean, if there is a delay, it might it's for a few days or weeks, but it happens according to the process and on time. There is nothing the Congress government can cite and show that only Himachal, the drastic fall of financial performance of Himachal, Karnataka and Telangana are related to any disbursals from the central government. Otherwise, they would have made a lot more noise by now than what is than what Ravi Srivastava Ji is saying right at this moment. But I just wanted to point out to another point. Since the Revanth Reddy government came in, there have been two trends that are happening. One is the government revenues are going down, the deficits are going down, right? And at the same time, the revenues are also going down. I mean, the debt is going up, the revenues are going down. There have been two trends. Every year the debt is increasing, and as a matter of fact, the revenues are also going down. Just now, Rahul Sridhar Reddy has also mentioned, but I'll mention another fact. It's called primary deficit. Primary deficit is the fiscal deficit minus any borrowings, payments you have made for borrowings. That gives you real deficit, right?
Okay.
And in the very first quarter of this year, the primary deficit has gone up to 39% of the year's budgeted amount.
That's really where things are at. We'll have to leave it there. Unfortunately, Kishore Pureddy, Rahul Sridhar Reddy, Dr. Akashdeep Puni and Ravi Srivastava, big questions as far as the Khata-Khat model is concerned. Is this leading to a huge amount of debt, and is this kind of debt something that is sustainable? Certainly food for thought there. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.